Today, I'm going to teach you everything worth learning in digital marketing for a beginner in the space. I have spent over $100,000 on my own learning through coaching and personal development courses, but I'm going to give you all of this for free. I have personally helped scale over 300 businesses and am the CEO of an 8-figure marketing agency. I'm going to teach you everything that I would learn if I could start over again in digital marketing for free. Watch this to the end to make the most of what I have spent 10 years learning. I started my career in digital marketing 10 years ago at a startup in New York. I've worked on the digital strategy of some global clients like Lululemon, Puma, and Alias May. And I've worked on projects with Google, Meta, TikTok, and Amazon. I've been the keynote speaker at industry events, mentored incredible business owners, talked on countless podcasts. I've won over 15 industry awards, including Businesswoman of the Year and CEO of the Year. And I've just become a mum. I've helped coach some of the best marketers to be the best, and I've trained all levels of experience in digital marketing. I've helped grow Megaphone from a 4-person startup to an 8-figure international agency. It's been an amazing 10 years, and I often think to myself, what would I go back and tell 22-year-old Lauren? There are so many things that could have been better, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. All of the things that I wish I knew. So let's break down the key areas of digital marketing basics. People always ask me, where is the best place to get started? And based on my experience growing hundreds of brands, I think if you can nail the following areas, then you can set yourself up for success. Because I work in a sequential mindset, I wanted to start with what we're marketing before we move into how. We will start with business models, then we'll look at websites, tech, marketing channels, creatives, and customer retention. Business models. The most important thing is to be able to understand the business model of the brand in question. Whether it's B2B or B2C, which is business to business or business to consumer, e-commerce, subscription-based, or apps. Knowing how a business makes money will shape your marketing strategy. This includes really studying your target audience, figuring out your clear value proposition, understanding your different revenue streams and which one's the most profitable, and getting a good idea of your sales funnel. Or in other words, understanding the journey that your customers go on from becoming aware of your brand all the way through to hitting that buy now button. Here are a few questions to ask yourself. What are my COGS? How much do things cost? What expenses do I need to consider? What can you afford to spend on marketing? What would things look like when they scale? At what point would we be profitable? The more questions you can answer, the better you can forecast all of the possibilities on the horizon. Some brands will be able to see profit from day one. Others will need to be spending $100K on Meta before they can see profit. There's really no right or wrong. You just need to know where that opportunity is. My top tip when it comes to the business model is to align your marketing strategies with the business goals. Ensure every campaign you run has a clear objective that ties back to your overall business model. Just because something might give you short-term wins, you want to make sure that your actions don't harm your long-term brand image. Next up, website and CRO. Your website is essentially the online equivalent to a beautifully designed retail storefront. So your website must be great. Not just great, but more importantly, functional. CRO, or conversion rate optimization, is all about enhancing your website or your landing page to increase the percentage of visitors who convert, like making a purchase or filling out a form that captures your lead's contact details. So some of the key principles here, regardless of what you have to sell, is to have a site that is really easy to navigate without too many choices or too many distractions, quick to load so that your customer doesn't get frustrated and close your site. And it absolutely must be mobile friendly because more than half of shoppers are buying on their phones these days. You can find a speed test here to test your own website. Once you've got the principles down pat, the next step is understanding the user behavior through tools like Google Analytics. They have a great basics course for free, which will give you the lowdown so you can see things like, where are my shoppers clicking? What pages have they spent the most time on? What percentage of shoppers are abandoning their cart? Why are they doing that? Then with a basic understanding of the data, you can start to A/B split test different areas of your website. This split testing process is the conversion rate optimization. Sometimes the smallest change, like changing the color of a button or the wording or swapping out your hero image, can significantly boost your conversion rates. My top tip for this section is to always be testing. You can use a tool like Optimizely to constantly refine and improve your website. Next up is your website tech stack. So this is the technology that we apply to the website once it's built. We already spoke about website and the importance of conversion rate optimization, but your tech stack refers to everything that helps your website be the best that it can be. As I said before, a well-optimized, fast-loading, and mobile-friendly website is crucial, but that's just the beginning. If you're a Shopify store, for example, you're probably wanting add-ons like one-click upsell, Gorgeous for customer service, Yotpo for loyalty programs, plugin SEO, or Shopify email. My top tip for this section is to prioritize the user experience, or the UX. A seamless, intuitive, and enjoyable website experience will keep visitors engaged and make them way more likely to convert. Here's another way to look at it. Think about the inverse. If you had a horrible shopping experience, you'd likely tell your friends about it, right? If you had a good one, you'll likely just move on with your life. So to start with, you don't even have to focus on being the best with all the bells and whistles because the dollars will add up. You just need to focus on making the experience pleasant and easy for your customers. All right, next up we have my favorite area, the marketing channels. You understand your business inside and out. You've got a storefront that's easy to use. Now it's time to send traffic to your site. But with so many advertising platforms to choose from, where do we even start? Well, firstly, it's good to know what kind of digital marketing methods you have at your fingertips. Media buying, digital marketing, social media ads, Facebook ads, PPC, SEM. These are all words that mean paying platforms to run ads. So let's break that down further. There are various methods to market your business online, including PPC, which stands for pay-per-click or Google Ads, SEO or search engine optimization, basically making sure that your website is easy to find on Google, social media marketing through platforms like Facebook, Instagram, content-based marketing on platforms like TikTok and email marketing, SMS, as well as Pinterest, Snapchat, programmatic, and more recently, Amazon marketing. Each platform has its own strengths and is suited to different stages of the buyer's journey. Social media advertising on Meta or Facebook is a great place to start for general awareness and consideration for people who might not even be thinking about buying your product. While PPC or Google Ads is a great way to land customers who are already ready to hit that buy button. They are likely searching for your product already. You just need to put it in front of them. We now have YouTube ads, which is a great place to generate awareness on the Google platform as well. My top tip for this section is to diversify your marketing efforts. A multi-channel approach often yields the best results, provided that you're spending enough for the algorithms to do their thing. A quick breakdown on algorithms. It's a good idea to give the platforms a bit of freedom with targeting and optimizing. AI is getting really good and can sometimes do a better job than you can at optimizing or predicting your audiences. The great thing about social media in 2024 is that you can actually see return on an organic strategy as well. It does not have to be all about paid. Reels and TikTok give you exposure to people organically. You just have to have great content aligned to generating engagement and solving your customers' pain points. A good brand strategy has a healthy balance of paid and organic. If something works really well organically, it's a great idea to test it out with paid as well. Next up, great content is absolutely vital. And surprisingly, it's an area that is overlooked more than you would think, even with household brands. They may have great content and campaign imagery, but that won't work on the likes of Instagram or TikTok. Each channel needs to have its own creative strategy. The reality is that good marketing is no longer about having the best targeting. It really comes down to, well, for most platforms, having the best ad creatives. The videos, the carousels, the static ads, the UGC, the GIFs, the list goes on. Brands need good quality content. And by good quality, I don't mean using a $10,000 camera and hiring paid actors. I mean creatives with messaging that's related to your customer and creatives that use psychological principles, before and afters, scarcity, and FOMO. Having an efficient content system in place ensures that your marketing campaigns will always run smoothly, and making sure that you're not wasting any budget on creatives that your audience has already seen a dozen times. This is a concept known as creative fatigue. From a production point of view, my favorite project management tools are Monday or Trello to keep everything streamlined. I have a video coming out about my top tools, so stay tuned for that. My top tip here is to find language that your audience actually uses. So you can read your customer reviews, or you can just get on the phone to your customers and ask them all about their problems and how your business has helped solve them. The answers here will be so useful as the hooks in your ads. All right, so let's say you've mastered all of the basics that we've gone through. You've either done some courses online, you've found a mentor, or you've just tried it out by jumping on the tools. Let's say you get to the point where everything is set up and you're running digital marketing campaigns and you're getting customers. Amazing, but this is just the beginning, because it's all in vain if you don't take into account this one big looming thing. This will make or break a business: retention. Marketing isn't just about acquiring new customers, but it's about keeping the existing ones coming back again and again. Because the more a customer spends over their lifetime with you, the higher your profit margin is going to be. But it also means that you're going to have more to spend on advertising to acquire new customers as well. Here are 3 key strategies that I use every day for businesses. First, a classic: email marketing. It's not flashy and it's not new like TikTok or X, but email marketing is one of the most effective ways to keep your customers engaged. You can send out regular newsletters, personalized offers, and keep them in the loop with updates about new products or services. With all these things combined, you'll keep your brand at the forefront of your customers' minds. One of the greatest things about email is using segmentation to target different customer groups with different content for each group. So a tool like MailChimp can help you automate and personalize your email marketing campaigns. On that note, my top tip for email marketing is to focus on the personalization. Use basic things like your customer's name, but then you can also look at things like recommending products based on their purchase history and sending emails based at the right time depending on when they've engaged with you. My second retention area of focus is customer service. Excellent customer service can turn one-time buyers into lifetime loyal customers. Better yet, if you go above and beyond, they can actually become brand advocates. And there's no better marketing than true word of mouth. So how do you make sure your customer service is above and beyond? You need to respond promptly to inquiries, handle complaints with care, and always go the extra mile to exceed your customer expectations. My favorite platform to make this as easy as possible for yourself is Gorgeous. So they use live chat tools on your website and they help streamline everything into one platform for replying. And of course, make sure your customer service team is well trained and equipped to handle whatever hairy situations come their way. And remember the cliche as well: the customer is always right. even if they're not. The secret to customer service is to be proactive. Keep your customers engaged before there's an issue. You can reach out to them, you can gather feedback, and you can use it to improve your products or your services. Lastly, I want to tell you about the power of loyalty programs. In a nutshell, loyalty programs reward your customers for their continued support. This could be through something like a points-based system or exclusive discounts, a VIP group, early access to a product or a sale. Platforms like Smile.io or Yotpo can help you set up and manage your loyalty programs. My top tip for loyalty programs is to make it super easy for your customers to earn and redeem rewards, and make sure that the benefits are genuinely valuable to them. Well, there you have it. That's everything that I wish someone told me when I was starting my career in marketing. And it's everything that I would do if I had to learn from scratch. To wrap things up, focus on these core areas: CRO, understanding your business model, optimizing your website tech stack, diversifying your marketing methods, building out an efficient content system, and retaining your customers through things like email marketing, customer service, and loyalty programs. By mastering these fundamentals, you'll be well on your way to creating successful digital marketing campaigns that drive growth and build strong, long-lasting relationships with your customers. They will love you for it. And one more thing, remember that digital marketing is a dynamic and ever-changing world. So as long as you're focused on continuous learning and you're willing to experiment and adapt, you'll do just fine, I promise. I have stacks of resources for beginners from the past 10 years, so leave me a comment if you'd like me to share them. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video valuable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who you think would benefit from it. Good luck on your digital marketing journey.